Hello everyone and welcome to Game 2 of the Eastern Conference Finals. We are at the TD Gardens in Boston, Carolina Hurricanes and the Bruins. The current score after 2 periods is 3-3 and the shots on goal 16 for Carolina and 15 for Boston. And the amazing thing about that is Boston only had 1 shot in the first period. So we're ready to drop the puck. Aho and Krejci are at the center. A 4 on an even is a home right defender, so the puck is picked up by Brandon Carlo, and Boston come up the ice. 66 is a 1, which makes it a 2. Shot on goal for Carlo, and it's 15, which is a chance of a goal. That's his 5th shot. It's actually not a chance of a goal because his range is 11, so 65 is a 35 save by Mrazek, and it's the save and a rebound. So I'm going to have to go to my rebound chart, one of the few things I haven't got, and the rebound will go to 2, the highest I-rated player. So Carlo got the original shot, and it will go to Brad Marchand. He is an I of 7, 36, sorry, a 3, and an I of 7 is a shot on goal. So Marchand will get a shot on goal, needs to get 25 or less. 43, so his shot is on goal, but it's going to be saved by Mrazek, and 62 is a 5. So Mrazek saves and pushes the puck out to Teravainen, and we're a minute into the game. So Carolina, 1 game down. 54 is a 32, and a 32 is a pass if the physical is not 14, and the physical for line 1 for Boston is 5 plus 6, 11. So yes, he will get the pass off, and he can pass it to anybody. It'll go to the highest frequency, which is Aho. So that pass goes over to Aho, and Aho 23 is a 5, which will bump up to a 7. Block 2. So 1 and 1 is 2. So 4. Anything less than 4 and a 3. So the puck is blocked. And it is blocked by, they are even, so 6 will make it the left defender Krug. Krug blocks that shot, and as a result the puck is collected by right wing Charles Coyle. 1 minute 30 gone. 41 is a 24, and so Coyle will lose that to Slavin. Carolina 45, Jacob Slavin 45 is a 26, and Brad Marchand will come up with the puck for Boston. 53 off Marchand is a 9, and so that will be blocked. They are even, so 8 on an even will be the right defender. Falk blocks that. That's his 2nd block of the game, and as a result of that block shot, 11 deflects to the opponent's highest scoring shooting frequency. So that will be back to Brad Marchand. 3 minutes gone. 24 is a 9 and another block shot. So Marchand gets another block shot. This time is an 8, and again it will be Falk blocking the shot, and that will end up with the left wing Niederreiter. So Nino Niederreiter for Carolina, 35 is a 3, so that will be bumped up to a 5. Short Soga, 35. Have we got a 35 assist? We have. Teravainen. So shot and goal for Niederreiter, 23, and it was just outside his range, which is a 22, but the shot will mean that Tukaras makes the save. 63 is a 38. Deflected into the seats for a defensive zone face-off, and with 3:30 into this period, and in the first game Rask got injured, and when he started this game, 29 seconds into the game, Aho scored against him, and Carolina did take a 2-goal lead at the end of the first period, but Boston hit back with 3 goals in the third. Carolina got 1, so it's a 3-3. We've got a defensive face-off, and they're even. So 5 on an even will go to the home left wing, which will be Krug, and 9 from Krug. Sorry, not 9. 54 is a 32, and 32 is a pass with a physical 12. So do they have a physical of 12? 1, 3, 6, 9. No, they don't. So it's going to be a pass. And that pass, it doesn't really matter. We'll take it to Marchand because they're going to dump the puck in. 21. So he will. Marchand dumps the puck in, and it is sent to the center, Aho. And this line will change, and Aho will also dump it back at 33, and that ends up with the right wing Pasternak, and both second lines are now on. So we've got a 16 ODAI, which is a 0 for Carolina, and a 21, which is I think a 2 for Boston. So Boston had the puck with Pasternak. He has got 3 assists in this game already, assisted on every goal. 62 is a 9, which is a blocked shot, and another blocked shot. This time we've got an advantage to Pesci. 9 on a +1 will go to the disadvantage, so Hamilton will block that shot. They've done a lot of blocking, these top 2 defensive lines. 3, 6, 9, 11 blocks already in this game, and an 8 deflects into the crowd for a defensive zone face-off. So Walmart for Carolina and Bergeron for Boston. We have a 6 with a +2, which is advantaged left wing. So that will come to DeBrusk. DeBrusk will 25 is a 1, and a 1 is a shot on goal. DeBrusk 23, and he will be on target. Chance of a goal here for DeBrusk. 13 is a 5, but Mrazek makes a great save and manages to get it out to Justin Williams, and Carolina continue up the ice. 34 is a 31 pass unless there's a physical 10, and I think this probably will be a physical 10. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes, so it's going to be 34 is a 31. It's going to be intercepted by the left defenseman Zdeno Chara. 52 is a 27, and Chara will lose that to Lucas Wallmark. 6 minutes in this third period gone. The first game went to overtime. 25 is a 3, and so this could be a tip-in. I need to look at this one, so let's see who the tip-in could be. 4, second highest defensive I rating. So 7, 7, 7, 4. So I've got 3 7s. Let's go on shot frequency. So it's going to be Shevnikov. Shevnikov could get a tip in. We've got a 6 on a 7. which is tipping SR +4. So a shot +4, 41 is not, he's not going to make it. So Walmart gets the shot and there is no tipping. And 61 off Rask is a 22. So Rask saves and the puck comes back out to Svechnikov. 6:30 gone in this period. 56 is a 35. And it's going to be a 2-minute penalty possibly. Let's have a look at the chart. On a 35, we roll again. And we've got a 66. Double minor plus coincidental minor. So we've got a few penalties here. So Svechnikov is going to go for a double minor. So we've got 5:52 on the time is 23 seconds. So that is 6:37. Two plus 2 plus another 2 for the coincidental, and the coincidental minor is going to go to 26. Is going to be to the top minor penalty rating, 12, 14, 14, 16, 16. So McAvoy. So for Boston, McAvoy gets 2. So we're going to need some of my little markers here. That's the first 2 off, and that's the second 2 off. So Svechnikov will be out. McAvoy will be out for 2, so he'll be taken over by Zelchik, and we have a face-off. 6 with a +2 on a 6 is the advantage left wing, so DeBrusk has the puck, and they're on the power play. 16 off DeBrusk is a 28. The 28, he will lose it to the right wing, Williams. Williams 32. 32 is a 26, and the 26 is going to be intercepted by Pasternak. 65 is a 35, and Pasternak is going to pick up a penalty. 35. Let's see what happens here. 62. He's going to just pick up a minor, so and the third Boston, so we're going to go 4-on-4, and the time here will be 36, which is just 1 second off, so that's 7:59, and Pasternak is going to pick up 2 minutes, so I need another one of my little friends here. So he will come back on there, and there will be a line change here. Let's just get the ODII set up correctly before we start. 13, that's a bad one. So it's going to be a 0. And 15 is also a 0. So that's how they're going to be when we get to this. So we need to take 1 off. And they'll go Furlan. No, Martinuk will go off. And for Boston, going to take Heinen is going to step off the ice. So here we go. Neutral zone face off, and we're looking at McKegg against Corelli. We've got a +1 to Corelli. 9 is the advantage centre, so Corelli picks up the puck. And 14. 14 is a 30, and that is going to be iced. So the puck is iced, and there'll be a face-off in the Boston zone. 9 with an advantage of 1 is the advantage centre, so Corelli will pick up the puck again. And 15 is a 1, so it's a shot on goal for Corelli. 22 is a shot and a miss. And so Mrazek, 51 is a 3, so he saves it, and it comes out to McKegg. And that's the first 2 minutes of the 2+2 over with. Forty-five is a 26, and that will be lost to the left wing, the right wing. So we're going to go to a face-off because both players are out there. So we've got a face-off at centre ice. 9 on a +1 is going to go to Corelli. Sean Corelli has the puck for Boston. 23 is a 5. So he will get a Soga if we've got anybody with 23, and we don't. So therefore it's a neutral zone face-off, and time moves on, and that will be the end of the 4-on-4. Heinen comes back in, and so we'll be on a power play again for Boston. We're at 10 minutes in this game, and face off 11 goes to the advantage right defender, who is Zelchik. 63 is a 25, and a 25 he'll lose the puck to Dehaan. 41 off Dehaan is a 24, and that will be intercepted by Clifton. The time won't move on, so Clifton has this. 14 is a 30, and that's going to be icing, and the penalty will be over, so we'll be back to 5-on-5. As we move on to a face-off. 55-10. So the disadvantaged centre, which is McKegg, will pick up the puck. 34 is a 31. Pass unless there's a physical 10. 2, 6, 7, and there is a physical 10. So it's going to be intercepted by Connor Clifton for Boston. 16 is 28. He'll lose it out to Martinuk, and Martinuk will dump the puck in with a 54. 54 goes to the right defender, Grzelczyk, and he will be against the left wing. So left wing has a 9, Grzelczyk has an 8 -1 because he's tied 7. So can he get this back? 35, he cannot. So Martinuk has the puck, and he will look to go inside now. I need my new chart. So he is going to be against 5, so he's the right wing. Sorry, Williams is the player, isn't he? He's the right wing. No, it's Williams, right wing. He's against 4, who is the left wing. So Williams' I rating is a 7. The left wing's currently is a 6. So there's still a chance that you can make this with a 3 disadvantage, and he does. So Heinen takes the puck back off and the lines move, so DeBrusque will end up with the puck. Let's set up the ODIs. I'm sure I got something wrong there. I'll have to read up on that. So 8 and 8 is 16, which I think is going to be a 0. It is. And 7 and 12 is going to be a 19, which I think is a 1. Yeah. So we're back to full strength, and DeBrusque has the puck for Boston. 33 is going to be a 1, which is a 2. Shot on goal. 44 is going to be a save by Mrazek. 32 is a 26. Mrazek saves, but the puck comes back unless there's a clear. Let's have a look at the clearing of line 1. Oh, it's an 8, but it's not cleared. So it's the second highest shooting frequency that gets the shot. So that's going to be Bergeron. 12 Bergeron, that is on target. 24 is a 19. So Patrice Bergeron breaks the deadlock for Boston. The time is 45, which is a -6, so that's 12:24 of the third period. Bergeron gets his second goal. He actually scored in the third period, and I didn't mark it down. Looking for assists. 36, there's going to be 2 assists. And those assists, 15 is 1 and 2 assist rating. So 41 and 43, Krug and Pasternak. And that, believe it or not, is Pasternak's 4th assist of the game. So Boston take the lead for the first time in this game, and 31 on a face-off is a +2 4. So it's going to go to the left defender, Krug. Boston will try to keep this puck as long as they can now. 30, that's going to be icing. Just as I say that, they're going to ice the puck, and so we've got a defensive face-off. Hi, Rob. Golf again soon. Yeah, why not? We'll play golf. England's foghorns are loud. Well, we're known for it. So 10 is disadvantaged left wing. So that's going to come back out to Svechnikov, and he is going to look to do something for Carolina. 63 is a 6, and a 6 is a shot on goal, block 1. So their block rating is a 2, so a 3. So they've got to beat a 3, and they do. So the shot is on. 21 or less, he gets a 26. So Svechnikov gets the shot, but it's going to be saved by Tukarask. 46 is a 42 on a save. It's going to be a rebound. So we're back onto the rebound chart. And a 4 on a rebound is the second highest I rating. So let's have a look. 7, 6, 7, 7, 4. So it's going to be one of these guys. So let's give it to Williams. So Williams is going to get the rebound. And he's got a 7 with a 2. And it's going to be a wide shot. So the shot goes wide. And as a result, 6 on a wide shot is going to come back out and go for the second highest shooting frequency. So that's going to come back to Svechnikov again. 43, Svechnikov gets the shot. But Tukarask will handle this. 36 is a 33. And that goes back out to the opponent's right defender, who is Falk, for another shot on goal. So they keep piling on the pressure. 64 is going to be too high. Rask again needs to get a bit more control of this puck. 43 is a 29, and a 29 is a shot on save and a shot on goal for the left wing. So that's going to be Niederreiter. Niederreiter with a 51, so his shot is not going to trouble the scorers, but 63 is 38, deflected into the seats, defensive zone face-off, and that little patch of pressure from Carolina comes to an end, and we have a neutral zone face-off. So you played yourself at Augusta, and you got an 89, which I suppose isn't bad at Augusta, really. So face-off. Two. Somebody's going to be thrown out. (24). 6. So we have a +2, don't we? Yeah. So a +2 and a 6. So it's the visitor. Walmart gets thrown out. So Williams will come in, and now it's a +5 difference. 11. So it's going to, and they actually win the puck. It comes back to Aho. Actually, I've got that wrong because it's Niederreiter and Krejci. So it's just a 2. On an 11 is the left defender Slavin. So Slavin has it off the face-off, and 31 off Slavin is a 7, which will be a shot on goal block 2, and we're looking at 1, 2. So it's going to be better than 4, and it isn't. So it's blocked, and the block is made by 4, which is the left defender Krug. So Krug getting his 3rd block of the game, and the result of that block will be 8. Deflected into the crowd for a neutral zone face-off, and we're at 14 minutes, and we're back in the Boston end. Another face-off, and we have an even face-off, 11. So that's going to come back again to Slavin. So Slavin has another chance. 43. 43 is a 29, and a 29 is going to lose that to the left defender Krug, and Boston will have the puck. 31. 31 is a 4, which will be a 5 with the ODAI. Shot on goal assisted Soga. So 31, have we got an assist to 31? We have Martian. So Martian has the assist if there's a score, but 63 is way high for Krug. His first shot of the game, and Mrazek with a 31, which is a 4. It's going to be saved, and he'll guide that out to Niederreiter. And we're at 15 minutes. It's not. 42. 42 is a 3. So there could be a tip in here. Tip in could be by number 3. Highest I rating, which is going to be AHO. And a 5 on a 6. Shot and goal +2. So 22 comes to 24 and it's a 35. So the shot by Needle Eater will not be tipped. 63 is a 38. Saved and deflected out for a neutral zone face-off. 7 will go to the home centre, Krejci. Hi, Keith. If you took Tiger Woods' card from his best ever year and played him in match play against the top 20 behind him golfers that season, what would his record be? 20-0. Oh. So Krejci has the puck. 56 is a 13, and a 13 is a pass arsog. So first thing that we've got to do is work out who the pass is going to. 4, which is the second best pass frequency, which will be Coyle. So he's going to pass it to Coyle, but we've got to get an assist range of 41 or less to make it a shot, and it is. So Coyle gets a shot, and 43 is too high. So Mrazek with a 65 is a 35. Saves, and there's a rebound, and the rebound will go to 6. Player with the third highest offensive I rating. So 7, 4, 5, 5, 9. So it's going to be 7. So that's going to go to Marchand. And 4 on the 7 is going to be a shot on goal for Marchand. 35 is not going to be in range. 63 is a 38. So that's going to be a save, and the puck is going to be deflected out for a defensive neutral zone, and that will bring us the final change, and the 2 lines are going to come on for the last period. So 16 is a 0 for Carolina, and 21 is, I think, a 2 for Boston. So here we go, 4 minutes left in the game. Defensive neutral zone, we've got a +2 on an 8, which is going to be the advantage right defender, who is Carlo. Brandon Carlo has the puck for Boston. 52 is a 27, and that will be lost to Walmart. 61 is a 28. The 28, he'll lose that to Pasternak. 17 minutes, 3 minutes left in this game. 56 off Pasternak is a 34. Penalty 2 minutes. Oh, now got to roll him again. He's got to get under 14 because we're in the last 5 minutes, so there isn't a penalty, and they're just going to lose the puck to his opposite player, Svechnikov. 15 is a 1. So a shot on goal for Svechnikov. 34, too high. So Svechnikov got the shot off. But Rask made the save on a 44, which is a 2. And he will guide that puck out to McAvoy. 2 minutes left in the game. 12 is a 25. 25, he's going to lose the puck to the right defender, Hamilton. Minute and a half, and I think we're going to pull the goalie. I'm going to pull the goalie, and I've never done this, so I'm going to have a read, see what I've got to do to pull the goalie. Pulling the goalie, right, so let's pick a player to be the 6th, and I think it's going to have to be Teravainen. I need to change that around because it's a pulled goalie chart. Two part, first pulling the goalie at even strength, and the second, this is a page 10 chart. Let's just check that chart while I'm here. Yeah, got that. The opposing team uses the regular forecheck chart on the forecheck 1. So Boston will use forecheck 1. If you pull the goalie when already on a power play, the power play rules with a man advantage apply, plus extra skater advantages. Most of the advantages are already expressed in the goalie pulled chart. Any rolls of 3 or 12 are taken by the extra skater. The extra skater forechecking and intimidation ratings are added. There's no ADI disadvantage. All shot ranges for skaters on the opposing team are raised by 20 to maximum 43. Right, let's see what happens then. So they pull the goalie, and 63 is a 6, and the 6 is a shot on goal. So Hamilton will take a shot on goal, and a 13 is in range. Hamilton's shot is in range. Can he tie this game? 14 off Rask is a 30. And a 30. I've just dropped the chart. So, third period. Carolina, and this is timed at 25. Is 22 seconds off that, so that's 18:38. And Hamilton, the defender, gets the goal. .56, and they are 164. So they only get one assist on this, and it's 31. So it's the best assist rating that's left. So Aho gets the assist. And the game is tied up at 3-3. So are we going to be going into overtime again? Is the question. One minute remaining in this half. Could this be the second overtime game of the series? So face off 7, and we are on an even. So it's going to go to the home center. Patrice Bergeron. Bergeron 15 is a 1, which will become a 3. So it's a shot by Bergeron. 46 is going to be out of range for Patrice Bergeron, and the save 41 is a 7. So that's going to come to the left defender, Pesci. 54. 54 is a 32, and a 32 is a pass unless there's a physical 14. Let's look, 2, 4, 6. No, there's not a physical 14, so he's going to pass. Doesn't really matter who he passes to, Williams, because the time will expire. And we are heading to overtime. So with the score at 3-3, we're going to head into sudden death overtime, 5-on-5, 20-minute periods. Boston won this in game 1 in overtime. They're going to have to do it again in game 2 if they want to take a 2-point lead to Carolina. No, it's 20 minutes overtime, Rob, because it's a playoff. And they play 5-on-5 as well. So let's have a look. We're going to set this back up at 21 plus 2 and 19 plus 1. So here we go. Overtime is going to start. I need to increase that. Ready? 7. 7 is the home center, who is Krejci. 54 off Krejci's card is a 9, and that's going to be a blocked shot. And that is going to be blocked. I think they're even, if I'm not mistaken. They are. So it's a 9 on a blocked shot. On an even is going to be the right defender, Falk. So Falk will get his 4th blocked shot of this game. And 6 deflects out for a defensive neutral zone face-off. So 30 seconds into the first overtime period, we've got a face-off. And it's a 4. That will go to the home right defender, who is Brandon Carlo. And Brandon Carlo will 26 is a 24. It's going to be intercepted by the left defender, Slavin. 65 of Slavin is a 29, and that will be lost to Krug. 1 minute 30 gone. 23 is a 7, which becomes an 8. Soga, unless if the forecheck is 11, and the forecheck is 11, so he gets a shot on goal. Not good enough. And Mrazek, 55, is a 3. Will save the puck and get it out to Aho. 4-4 in overtime. 66 is going to be a 1, so that's going to be a 3. So a shot for Aho. Aho with an 11, so he's on target. .44 off Rask is a 2. Big save by Rask. Gets the puck out to Carlo. I thought that could have been the end. 55 from Carlo. That is a 3, which becomes a 4. So a shot on goal for Carlo. You really don't. Oh, 12. Oh, his range is an 11, just outside. So Carlo gets his second shot of overtime. He's having a go. 46 is a 43, and that is going to be a save. A possible injury coming up here. So let's have a look. It's a 6. So it's actually just going to be a defensive zone face-off. 2 minutes 30 gone in this overtime period. Face-off in the Carolina end. Tied at 4-2. Somebody's going to be thrown out. And that is going to be for the visitor. So Aho is thrown out. Niederreiter will come in. And so it gives him a +2. 5 with a +2 is going to be the disadvantaged right wing. So Teravainen gets the puck. For Carolina, 22 is a 1, and he will get a shot on goal. 42, the shot on goal is going to be saved by Tuukka Rask. 23 is a 6, and he's going to smother the puck, and we're going to have a defensive zone face-off in the Boston end. Hi, ID, how are you doing? If you're going to be back in a few, then we're in overtime already, so you're going to have to hope that that it stays a lot longer than it did last time. Always throw out the a-hole. A-hole. So defensive zone face-off in Boston's end. They have equal, so it's a 10, and that will go to the home right wing, Coyle. So Charlie Coyle, 45 is a 26, and he will lose it to the left wing, Niederreiter. 3 minutes 30 gone in this period, first period of overtime. 21 is 31, and a 31 is a pass unless there's a physical 10, and I suspect there will be a physical 10. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So they will be knocked off the puck, and Brad Marchant will pick up the puck, and he will dump it. 31 on the dumping is going to go to Teravainen, and they will change line. Teravainen will then dump it back in with a 41, and that is going to go to the left defender, Zdeno Chara, and he will be chased down by the right wing. So Chara is a 13, Williams is a 9, so Chara automatically wins that, and he will keep the puck and will change the ODAIs, so it's 16, which will give them 0, and 21, which will give them 2. So Zdeno Chara has the puck. 42 is a 21, and he will lose it to Svechnikov. Carolina trying to even up the series, 14 with a 30, and that is going to be icing. And they're going to ice, and then we're going to get a defensive zone face-off. So Woolmark against Bergeron, +2 to Boston. 7 with a +2 is going to be Bergeron. So Bergeron will get the puck. 16. It's going to be intercepted by Svechnikov. 5:30 gone in this first period of overtime. 16. 16 is a 28, and the 28 is going to lose that to Pasternak. Pasternak, who scored the winner in overtime last in game 1. 24 is a 9, so that's going to be blocked, and it's going to be blocked. Do we have? Yeah, we've got an advantage there. So 4 on a +1 is going to be the disadvantaged player, so that's going to be Hamilton. Hamilton gets his 4th block of the game, and that block results in a 7, which is smothered, and we're going to get a defensive neutral zone, defensive zone face-off at 6:30 in this first period of overtime. 4-4 is the score. I don't know if you can see the scoreboard very well down here. I don't know if you can actually see that, the score there at 4-4. 6, we've got an advantage of 2 on a face-off of 6, and it's going to go to DeBrusque, and DeBrusque will look at a 16, which is a 28, and he will lose it to Williams. 7 minutes gone in this period. 13 is a 4, and a 4 is a shot on goal for Williams. 44 is not going to be good enough, and Rask will make the save on a 15, which is a 3, and he will guide that back out to Patrice Bergeron. 7:30 gone in this first period of overtime. 15 is a 1, which makes it a 3, so a shot and goal for Bergeron, and a 16, and he's on target. Patrice Bergeron on target. 15 is a 3, and great save by Mrazek. gets his blocker to it, and Wallmark ends up with the puck, so it's still tied. 8 minutes. Wallmark will dump the puck 16, and that will go out to DeBrusque, and the one lines will come on again. I'm playing 1-2 for the first period of overtime. So DeBrusque will then dump it back in, and that will end up with Niederreiter. And so we look at the ODIs here, 21, so there'll be a 2, and 19, so there'll be a 1. So Niederreiter has the puck. 66 is a 1, which is a 3. He gets a shot. 35 is not going to be a scoring shot though. And 63 off Tuukka Rask is a 38. It's a save and it's deflected into the seats, so we're going to have a defensive zone face-off at 8:30 in this first overtime period, tied at 4. So here we go with a face-off 7, and Bergeron gets the puck. 56 off Bergeron is a 33, and a 33 is coincidental penalties. Now, let's have a look at Bergeron. If it's got to get 14 because we're in overtime, and so there isn't going to be a penalty, we're just going to take a centre face-off, and time will move on. So in the face-off, +2 for Boston, 7 goes to the advantage centre, so Bergeron gets the puck back. And we have a 53, which is a 9, so that's going to be a block. Another block shot. And this time, have we got any advantage? Or are they the same? They're the same, so a 6 is going to be the left defender. Slavin blocks the shot. Third block in this game for Slavin. And a 5 on the block is going to be picked up by Niederreiter. And Carolina come back up the ice. 44, this could be good. 1, so it's a 3, so it's a shot for Niederreiter. But again, he can't get it in a position to get past Tuukka Rask. 46. 46 for Rask is 42, so it's a save and a rebound. And the rebound is going to go to, I'm going to get that chart again. Three. Player with the highest I rating. So the rebound from Niederreiter will go back to Niederreiter. So we've got a 7 and a 2 on a 7. It's a wide shot, so the rebound is shot wide, and it's a 7, so it then comes back out for the player with the highest shot frequency, which is going to be Aho. And Aho gets his shot on target. .11. So Rask pulls it back from the back of the net. He manages to keep it out, and he gets the puck over to Krug. Managed to stop that puck from getting in the net somehow. What a great save. 44. Krug will be a 1, so it's a 2, so shot on goal for Krug. 62, that's not going to get trouble Mrazek. 52 is a 27. Mrazek saves, and can they clear is the question. 4-8, they can, they clear it, and the puck goes out, and we have a defensive neutral zone, defensive zone face-off at the Carolina end. Still 4-4, 10 minutes, halfway through this first period of overtime. And 8 is going to go to Aho. 11 is a 1, which makes it a 3, so it's getting a shot. 22, his shot is on target. This could be the game winner. 42 off Rask is a 4. Another magnificent save. Rask saves them again, and Marchand will pick up the puck for Boston. 44 is a 1, which will make it a 2, so he will get the chance of a shot. 55, Martian will not trouble Mrazek. And 15 will be a 3, Mrazek will save, and the puck will go back to Aho. Whew. 62. 62 is an 8. An 8 is forecheck 11. Do they have forecheck 11? 3, 8. They do. So they're going to get the shot off. So he gets the shot off. Aho gets the shot off. And again, he's not going to be troubling Tuukka Rask, who gets a 1, which is a save. And the left defender, Krug, picks up the puck again. 34. 34 is a 31. He's going to pass it unless there's a physical 10. And I think there probably will be. Let's look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yes. So a physical 10. And so he's going to lose that to Slavin. And Slavin will dump the puck on the change. 26 and 24. So he's going to dump that out to Krejci. And they will change. And Krejci will dump it back in with a 55. So that will go to the right defender, Hamilton. And Hamilton will be facing the left wing, DeBrusk. So Hamilton is a defensive 10. DeBrusk is an offense 9. Is it going to be changed? 26 is 8. No, it isn't. So Hamilton will keep the puck. And Carolina, 25 is a 1, which is now a 3. 21 is not going to get him on target. The defenders keep taking these shots. And 36 is a 33, so it's saved, and then it comes back out to Hamilton again. 62. His shot on goal is not going to trouble Rask. 35 is a 4, so Rask saves and he gets the puck out to DeBrusk. And 12:30 gone in this game. 11 is a 1, so that's a 2. DeBrusk has a shot. 66. So he's not going to trouble Mrazek. Mrazek with a 56, which is a 34. He's going to save. Goal knocked off the moorings. Defensive zone face-off. So whistle goes, and at 13 minutes in this first period of overtime, we're still tied at 4. So face-off, 11 with a +2 is going to go to the right wing, Pasternak, who scored the winner in the first overtime game, as I've said before. And Pasternak, 36 is a 33. Coincidental penalties. Is there going to be any? No, there isn't. They're just going to blow the whistle, and we're going to have a face-off. 5 will go to the disadvantaged right wing, which is going to be Svechnikov. Sorry, Williams. 14 is a 30, and he's going to ice it, and we're going to have a face-off in the Carolina end, relieving a bit of pressure, getting a bit of breath into them. 6 advantage left wing, so it comes out to DeBrusk. 23 intercepted and shot and goal by the right wing, which is going to be Williams, so he gets a shot. 66 is not going to be good enough. And Tuukka Rask with a 14 is a 30. Saves, but it comes out to Wallmark. Wallmark with a 21. His shot is not going to trouble the goalkeeper either. 41. And the 41 is a 13. Saved and picked up by left defender Chara. 14:30 gone in this first overtime period. 56 is 34. So there could be a penalty. He needs to get under 16 and he doesn't, so there's going to be a face-off in the neutral zone. 8 is the advantage right defender, so that's going to come back to McAvoy. McAvoy will look to move up the ice. 64 is a 23, and he will lose it to Williams. 64 for Williams is a 3, which becomes a 5. So that is shot and goal block 1. Let's have a look at the block ratings here. We've got a 2 and a 2, so they've got to get 6 to get the shot, and they don't. Puck is blocked, and it is blocked by the right defender McAvoy. His first block of the game, and 9 will deflect the puck out to Bergeron. 44 for Bergeron is a 1, which will become a 2. 23, and that's in range. So can Bergeron finish this game off? It's up to Mrazek. Mrazek with a 45. And a 45 is a 6. And he saves it and smothers the puck for a neutral zone face-off. Wow. So as we move at 16 minutes, lines are going to change, and this is becoming a very, very, very tight game. So a defensive zone face-off. 6 is going to go to the visitor right wing, who is Teravainen. Teravainen with a 21, which is a 31. Pass unless there's a physical 10, and I think there will be a physical 10. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes, so the left defender Krug will take this puck. 16:30 in this first period. 13 is a 7, which becomes an 8. No, it doesn't. It stays a 7. Block plus 2, so that's 2, 4, 6. They can't do anything other than block this. And so 2 on an even is going to be the left defender Slavin. So Slavin will block that puck, and the puck will end up going out of bounds, and we're going to have a defensive zone face-off in the Carolina end. 17 minutes gone in this period. 23-5. So the home left wing, Brad Marchand gets the puck. 35 is a 2, which becomes a 3, so it's a shot and goal for Marchand. 32 is not going to be good enough to trouble Mrazek. 55 is going to be a 2, so Mrazek makes the save and sends it out to Falk. 17:30 gone in this period. 1 with a 2, so it's a 3. A shot and goal for Falk, and he gets a 41. So he's not going to trouble the scorers. 25 off Rask is a 3. Rask makes the save and he gets it out to the center, Krejci. 54 off Krejci is a 32, and a 32 is a pass unless there's a physical 14. 1, 3, 6, 9. No, there isn't, so he can pass it to anyone, and he will pass it to Marchand, perhaps Marchand. 26 is a 14. So a pass Arsog. So the first thing we need to know is who he's going to pass it to, and he's going to pass it to the second best shooting frequency that's left, and so that will be Coyle. So he's got to beat 44 for the assist, and he does, so he's going to get the shot off. Coyle gets the shot, but it's not going to bother Mrazek. 14 is a 30 off Mrazek. Saved, and it comes back to Krejci. And he gets a shot on goal. 12 is going to be good enough for Krejci. So it's up to Mrazek. Mrazek 64 is a 5, and he makes another great save. And this time it goes back to Teravainen. 18:30 gone in this overtime period. 26 is a 14. The 14 is a pass Arsog. So again, who's going to pass this to? He's going to pass this to the best shooting frequency that's available, which is going to be Aho. It's got to beat 42 on his assist, and he doesn't, so it's just a pass. Up to 19 minutes in this period. 64. 64 is a 4, which will take it to a 6. Block plus 1. So they've got to beat a 3, and they don't, so it's blocked. Blocked by 7, which is the right defender, Carlo. So Carlo gets the block, and 6 will be puck deflected for a defensive zone face-off. 19:30 now left gone in this first period of overtime. 9 will give us visiting left wing. So Niederreiter. 62 is an 8, and an 8 is a neutral zone face-off. So that comes out to the neutral zone, but time expires on this first period of overtime, so we're going to have to go to double overtime. Score is 4-4, and we're going to go the 1-2-3-2-1 lines this time, and then we'll go back to 1-2-1-2 if we have to. So second overtime, here we go. Seven on an even is going to go back to Krejci. So Krejci has the puck. 23 is a 22, and the 22 is going to be intercepted, and Aho is going to pick up the puck. He scored right at the start of the first period. 33 is a 1. So it becomes a 3, but Aho can get a shot off. 34 is going to get his shot off, but it's not going to worry Tuukka Rask. 56 is a 34 save, and the goals get knocked off its moorings, and we're going to have a defensive zone face-off in Boston's end. 8 goes to the visitor center, Aho. So Aho has the puck for Carolina, and it's an 8. And an 8. Sorry, not an 8. It's a 62. Is an 8. Shot and goal, forecheck 10. Do they have a forecheck 10? 3, 8, they do. And so 66 is going to be a shot, but again, it's not going to worry Rask. And Rask with a 34, which is a 31. He saves it, but it comes back out to the right wing, Teravainen, for another shot. Teravainen, 55, is not going to trouble the scorers with that. 41 off Rask is a 13, and he'll save it and push the puck out to Krug. 1 minute 30 gone in this second period of overtime. 66 is a 1, which will be a 2. 21, Krug gets the shot, and again, it's not going to be good enough. And the 66 is a 1, so Mrazek saves and gets this puck out to Slavin. Double overtime here. 34 is a 31. Do we have a physical 10 against us? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, we do. And so that will be lost to left defender Krug. 2 minutes 30 gone in the second period of overtime. 43 is a 29, and he will lose that out to Slavin. 3 minutes gone. 42 is a 21, and Slavin will lose it to Krejci. 3 minutes 30. in overtime 2. 16 is a 28, and that will come out to Teravainen, and Teravainen will dump the puck in at 26. Back to Krejci, but they will move their lines, and Krejci, he's gassed, as is all the other players. 61, he actually ices the puck to get the line change. And we're at 4 minutes of the second overtime. ODI of 0, ODI of 2 for Boston. Defensive zone face-off in the Boston end, 8. And it's a +2 to Boston on the face-off. Is going to be out to McAvoy. 55 off McAvoy is a 4. Shot and goal for McAvoy. 66, that's not going to be any trouble. That's his first shot of the game, and we're in double overtime. 53 off Mrazek is a 6, so he will save and cover up, and we'll end up with a face-off in the Carolina end. Bergeron and Woolmark, third 8, is going to come out to McAvoy. 54 is a 32 pass, unless there's a physical 10. 2, 5, 6, 8. Yes, there is. And so that puck will end up with Pesci. 64 is a 23. So he loses that out to right wing Pasternak, which is Rob's favourite to finish this game at 5:30. Could it be this case? 63 is a 5, which makes it a 7. Block 2. 1, 3. So only 6 will get the shot off, and so it won't. It's going to be blocked. There's a difference of 1, 10. And that is going to be the disadvantaged defender. Hamilton will get his 5th block of this game. And on an 8, the puck will be over the boards and out for a defensive zone face-off in the Carolina end. 6. So the visiting right wing, Williams, gets the puck in his own zone. 32 is a 26. Intercepted and shot and goal by the left wing. So DeBrusque gets a chance of a shot. 64 is not going to be good enough. And Mrazek makes the save with a 36 as a 33. But it comes back out to right defender McAvoy, who will get a shot on goal. 22 won't be good enough. And Mrazek again, 63, will be a 38. Save deflected into the seats, and a defensive zone face-off in Carolina's end. So the face-off comes up with a 10. And so Svechnikov has the puck for Carolina. 15 is a 1. Shot and goal for Svechnikov. 42, he gets his shot off, but should be an easy take for Rask. 41 is a 13, and he saves it, and he sends the puck out to his left defender, Zdeno Chara. Chara then with a 66, which is a 1, so it's going to get a shot on goal. 26 is not going to trouble the scorers, but then again it is Zdeno Chara. 43 is a 29. Saved, and it comes back out to the left wing DeBrusque for a shot, and a shot is a 2, so he's going to get a shot on goal. 44, and DeBrusque can't bother the scorers either. And Mrazek with a 55, which is a 2, saves it, and he gets the puck out to Hamilton. 7 minutes gone in this second overtime period. 22 is a 1, which becomes, it stays a 1. 24, Hamilton gets his shot. Tuukka Rask with a 12, which is a 25, saves, and it comes. Can they clear it? Is the question. And the clearance is a 9, so they got, and they do clear it. So out of the rink for a defensive zone face-off. Well, so defensive zone face-off between Walmart and Bergeron. 7 with a +2 is going to the centre. Bergeron defeats Bergeron back in his own zone. 25 is a 1. So he's going to get up the ice and get a shot off. 52, Bergeron gets his shot off. It's not going to trouble the scoring. 66 is a 1, and so Mrazek makes the save and gets the puck out to Pesce, and Pesce will dump the puck in at 62, and he'll actually ice the puck. And so the third lines will come on for a little light relief for the other two lines. So 4 and 9 is a 13, so there will be a 0, and 6 and 9 is a 15, so they will be a 0 as well on ODAI. Defensive zone face-off, and it's McKegg and Corelli, and Corelli will have a +1, so 6 with a +1. Advantaged left defender, so that'll be Clifton. Clifton with a 66, which is a 1, shot on goal. 21. No, he's only got 11, so Clifton will get a shot, but Mrazek will save that easily with a 44-2, and he will guide that out to Dehaan. 8 minutes 30 gone in this second period of overtime. 66 is a 1, but he needs to get 11. Oh, he got a 12. So Dehaan gets the shot off, and how close could you be to actually getting a chance of scoring and taking this game? 25. 25 is a 3, and so Tuukka Rask saves, and he pushes the puck out to Corelli. 9 minutes of this period gone. 66, another 1. So Corelli needs to get 14 or less, and he gets 42. His third shot of the game. And Mrazek with a 28 is a save. Can they clear this puck? 4 and 4 is 8, so can they beat it? They can. So shot on goal for the third highest shot frequency. 16, 21, 19, so 16 at the moment. So Heinen gets a shot on goal. 45, and he's not going to make that. Mrazek with a 65, which is a 35. Save with a rebound, and the rebound is going to go to 3, which is the highest I rating on the ice. 8 for Corelli. Corelli's got an 8. So a 3 with an 8 is going to be a shot on goal. So Corelli needs to get a 14. And he gets a 33. So that's going to be easily saved by Mrazek with a 51, which is a 3 saved. And McKegg picks up the puck. 51. 51 off McKegg is a 7. And a 7 is a shot on goal, block 2. So we've got a 0 and a 1. So they've got to be 3. And he doesn't. He gets blocked. 10 on a +1 is going to be the disadvantage. So Clifton blocks that shot for Boston, and as a result, the puck block shot deflects to Shooter for screen shot and goal. So it comes back to McKegg. 14, and he gets it on target this time. Can Rask make the save? 34. 34 is a 31. And there we have it, second overtime. Double overtime, the goal scored at 62, which is 7 seconds, so that's 10:53 for Carolina. McKegg, and we have 2 assists, 23, 1 and 4. So that is going to be Furland and DeHaan. So a reverse of what the first game was, with Carolina winning in overtime, this time in double overtime, 5-4. Whew. That was only supposed to be one period of hockey, and we almost got 2.5 in. So the score at the end of the game, Carolina great pen. You know, pens in this place work. Carolina 5, Boston 4 in double overtime. So that means that the series is tied at 1-1, going back to Carolina. Let's have a look at the shots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There are 9 shots in the third period. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9 shots for Carolina, but let's have a look at the total number of shots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 shots in overtime in the 2 periods, virtually. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 23 shots for Boston. So let's have a see. Rask played 90 minutes, 53 seconds in that game, and he had 29, 39, 45 shots on him, and he allowed 5 goals. Mrazek also played 90 minutes, 53 seconds, and he had 23, 32, 46, 47 shots on him and allowed 4 goals. So the goalkeeper's stats were pretty much identical. Keith, let's have a look. Was it the Capitals and Islanders, Capitals and Penguins? This game, it was the Hurricanes and the Bruins. 2018-19 Eastern Conference Final, Game 2. So anyway, after all that, I've got a bit of a sore throat coming on here. So our next game will be the Game 2 of the Western Conference Finals, which will be San Jose at St. Louis. These 2 teams are going to get on the plane and fly out to Carolina, ready for Game 3. This series will go past what it actually did in real life, because Boston did a clean sweep of Carolina. So when we get to Game 5, I'm going to have to pick my own lines, pick my own lineups, and probably, if they stay the same as this, then they'll continue to stay the same. What is a mole rune? Yes, you do have bachata. It was only supposed to be one period, and it's a little bit longer than one period. I won't tell you how far, but yes, it's just finished. So I won't say the score because that bachata has just joined, so I don't want to spoil it for him. But guys, you know, these cheat sheets and these extra rules or extra processes of doing things have made this game an awful lot easier to play. That was my third game. And I'm only looking at the book now for. I had to look for pulling the goalie, but I'm only looking at the book now for the charts that I don't have cheat sheets for. But you know, we've got block shots that are made easier, matchup card. This one, the Fights and Continental Miners, is brilliant. Rather than rolling dice, I just roll one. It'll tell you who. I've got the timing chart. Assists, the same thing. You know what you do the original, work out how many assists, and then just 43, and you look 43. 2 assists is 2 and 4. If it were 1 assist, it's the third highest assist. It just makes the job so much easier, saves time, and it makes the game, in my opinion, fun. So certainly I enjoy this as much as I enjoy playing inside the crease. So it can't be that bad a game. I know Rob doesn't like it because he's not found a game that gives him everything that he wants in a hockey game. But I think this is about as close as you're going to get to something that allows you to do. And you have occasions where you can pass to who you want, and you know it gives you all those opportunities. I like it. I think, have you still got the game, Rob, or did you actually get rid of it? Well, at this moment in time, golf. What time is it? It's 9 o'clock. I've got to walk the dogs in about 20 minutes, so I can't play golf now. Well, we've enjoyed this. I enjoy playing this. I didn't expect it to end the way or progress the way that it's progressed. And having said that, it's been an enjoyable game. Can't tell you the score because the chatter might still be listening, so I don't want to spoil it for him if he's going to go back and watch. But yeah, hope you've enjoyed it, and we'll be back in San Jose next to see if the Blues can tie that series up, and I think they actually did in real life. They tied it up at 1-1, but who knows? I'll be happy if they do. I'm sure San Jose Shark fans out there would be happy if they didn't, but time will tell on that. Hope you've enjoyed it, and I hope you'll join me again. It may be tomorrow. I might do the game 2 of the St. Louis game and try and get a bit more experience. And of course, here am I saying I'm not going to tell you the score, and there's a bloody great scoreboard there, so I'll just shut that down just in case. I hope you enjoy watching it at the chatter. I certainly enjoy playing it. It's made my voice a little bit hoarse. I think I need a piece of chocolate to make me feel better. There it is. There's my piece of chocolate that I'm going to have now as a reward for actually finally finishing this game. So at 1 hour and 30 minutes virtually. Hopefully we'll see you again for game 2 of the Western Conference Final. Thanks for sticking with me, and I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll come back again and see the next one. Thanks. Bye.